Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's show. My name is Spencer Walsh. Thank you so much for joining us once again here today. Really appreciate it. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She's giving an update on her condition in the wake of her song. Today, also, we will be crowning champions in our Travis Scott bracket. Very, very excited about that. Also, maybe we'll be able to fit in some other stories for you. But remember, for that bracket, we have 90210, Sloppy Toppy, Pray for Love, Pick Up the Phone, Uptown Drugs, You Should Try It, Drugs, You Should Try It, Antidote, and Nightcrawler in the Elite 8. So, a lot of fun stuff to do, a lot of fun stuff to do today. Really, really appreciate you joining us. We are, first and foremost, though, going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She says today, she is talking again to the news. She released a new song, can I just say, and visual for her record, WAP, with Cardi B last night. That sounds like the sound you make when you slap an ass, like WAP. But shortly after the track was made available online, Megan went on IG Live to interact with her fans and share more details about June's shooting incident, which ended up with her being shot in her feet. So obviously not life-sustaining injury, but just an absolutely crazy situation where I believe if I'm reading, notifications I've, briefly perused over on Snapchat, Tory Lanez has been deported back to Canada, and Megan Thee Stallion is, quite pissed off. So, around 1 a.m. this morning, the Houston native accepted a question from her IG followers, to which one person said, "What did you feel after getting shot?" I mean, I bet it hurt, but the sugar rapper said that she felt a number of emotions following the ordeal. I felt really crazy, she began. I felt why did I get shot? What did I do? It was insane. This shit was crazy. And I feel like some people think that it's funny, and I feel like some people think that's a joke, and I feel like some people think that they're saying it to get to me. I mean, it was probably really isolating. Look at rappers who've been shot in the past. I think first of Tupac, when he was shot in that Quad City shooting, he thought everybody was out to get him and only got him into more and more trouble afterwards. Being shot, not much of a surprise here. It could be a very, very isolating thing, I think. If you don't have that good support system, you're not going to be very successful. So that is a very important thing, and hopefully she has some of the people some people actually there to back her and support her through this, and people who she can trust. So she continues to go make some music, and you never want to see anything bad happen to an artist. Megan goes on to say that while she isn't ashamed of what happened to her, she also felt betrayed. But I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of what I've been through, and I'm not scared to say anything about anything. She continues, "I'm not fun, bitch. It's not fun, bitch. I don't understand. I felt betrayed by a friend. I felt betrayed by all my friends. I felt very shocked. I felt very scared." It's very isolating, very scary feeling. I think it's very, very comparable to almost from a different dynamic, but still kind of the same fundamental basics of the situation. What happened to Tupac back in 1995 or 6 or whatever, when he was shot in the Quad City Studios in New York City, and where all the big East Coast rappers were just sitting there and kind of just being like, hey, buddy, what's up? How you doing? Everything all right? How's the family? It's something that's very, very uncomfortable. So here is a clip of that.
I felt really crazy. I felt why did I get shot? What did I do? It was insane. The shit was crazy. And I feel some people think that it's funny. And I feel some people think that it's a joke. And I feel some people think that they're saying it to get to me. But I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I'm not ashamed of what I've been through. And I'm not scared to say anything about anything. It's not fun, bitch. What? I don't understand. I just felt very betrayed by a friend. I felt very betrayed by all my friends. I felt very shocked.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up there from Megan Thee Stallion. She did not mention any names during this portion of her IG Live, but confirmed that she was with Tory Lanez and an unnamed woman on June 12th in the shooting. The woman assumed to be Megan's best friend, Kelsey Nicole, who spoke out, I guess, via social media and denied shooting the rapper. Kelsey said she wasn't the person with the gun and now deleted Instagram post. It is unclear still who shot Megan, but shortly after the shooting transpired, Tory was arrested and booked at the LA County Sheriff's Department for carrying a concealed weapon in a car. Maybe he wasn't actually deported. Apparently not. So that is that's why you don't go off of the what you read on Snapchat, people. Do not do that. So, yeah. Reports claim that Megan and Tory got into an argument and gunshots were fired as Megan was trying to leave the SUV, but the details have not been confirmed either. Reports have also alleged that the Toronto artist shot Megan, and Tory has remained mum following the incident and is currently self-quarantining with a family in Florida. So let's hear that new record, WAP, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. After that, we're going to look at some of the other new music that came out this week, then get into our full mix.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, what is inside? Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm...
So it looks like Cardi B actually did give Nicki Minaj props recently, interestingly enough. Despite her somewhat on-off beef with Nicki Minaj, Cardi B seems to be showing love to one of hip-hop's reigning queens in a new interview. On Friday, August 7th, Cardi B appears to have praised Nicki Minaj during an interview with Neska for Apple Music's Beats One Radio. In a brief section of the conversation, the Bronx rapper salutes a female rapper for her tenure in the rapper game. Cardi doesn't name drop, but it sounded like she probably was referring to Nicki. She says, quote, "When I was younger, when I was 6, 7, 8, there was a lot of female rappers, and then there was a time when there was no female rappers at all." Cardi responds, when asked about the female rappers she looked up to growing up, I had to keep replaying songs from like the early 2000s. I had to keep replaying it because for a while there wasn't no female rappers. And then there was one female rapper who dominated for a very long time, and she did pretty good and is still dominating. So, of course, Nicki hit the rap scene in the early 2000s and garnered a major buzz after dropping her mixtape Beam Me Up Scotty in 2009. Her track I Get Crazy peaked at number 8 on the Billboard's Hot Rap Songs chart. Shortly after, Lil Wayne signed Nicki to Young Money Entertainment, the record label, and she went on to dominate charts, of course, dropping hits like Pink Friday, Woman Reloaded, The Re-Up, Pink Print, you know, all that stuff. So, nonetheless, this particular conversation Cardi had with Neska was one of 4 parts. I can expect probably a lot of news to be coming out of the parts in the future. The entire interview, which is in promotion of the rapper's new song WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, also includes a segment with fellow rappers Mulata, Sukihana, and Ruby Rose, who appear in the visual for the record, and kind of an empowerment message.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy.
Kind of continuing the theme of like the flaunting the female sexuality that we've seen through a lot of female rappers in music. Things have not been remotely copacetic with the 2 female rappers. In fact, their beef allegedly dates back to 2018 over a Future with Future. According to Hollywood's Unlocked, Jason Lee, Future and Cardi were supposed to collab on Drip, which appears in her album Invasion of Privacy. However, the joint effort never came to be, and came to fruition because the Anaconda rhymer supposedly asked Hendrix to remove himself from the track or be axed from their joint Nicki-Hendrix tour. Interesting there. So that would probably set me off of our Cardi B. Someone like threatening a huge bag in a touring scenario. Like, that is how rappers make most of their money. Being on a tour and having someone get axed from the tour because of a feature with somebody else. That is a clear and very, 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 very bold statement of just like you cannot get any more blatantly like screw you than that. But wow. So I didn't even know that happened. This incident led to a mountain of tension, of course, with the famous Harper's Bazaar party incident. Cardi was spotted exiting the event with a knot on her face during the chaotic exchange. She is seen throwing a shoe towards some people believed to be Nicki Minaj, one of the people. Can be also heard yelling at Nicki for supposedly liking a negative comment on social media and yelling about her and Offset's daughter culture. So, yeah, since 2019, the beef between the newly pregnant rapper and Cardi has gone silent. Many fans of both artists have responded to Cardi's comments about Nicki via Twitter, expressing hope for a squash beef. So yeah, it's a good thing, and hopefully we can see we need the more kind of unifying in female rap. I like to see the female rap kind of the whole spectrum of artists out there supporting each other. Always good. Here's some of the new music we can expect this week. Every Friday, a number of rappers release new music for the avid and casual hip-hop listeners. This week is no exception. Fans can expect an album from an innovative Portland, Oregon rapper, a debut album from a Memphis native, and an LP from an Atlanta-bred artist, among others. After a long 2-year wait, Amine drops his latest effort, Limbo. The former 2017 XXL freshman has been building momentum for the offering, releasing tracks Riri and Compensating featuring Young Thug over the last couple of months. I am really, really excited to listen to this album. We may play a little bit of it on our upcoming mix because I am a big Amine fan. I don't even really know how to say his name, but I do love a lot of his music. Red Mercedes, we played on the show quite a bit of times. Most of us have just generally. Caroline, Reel It In, the songs I could name quite a bit. So yeah, definitely excited to listen to that. Limbo is the name of the track. Guest appearances on the album include Summer Walker, J.I.D., Vince Staples, and more. Prior to releasing Limbo, he delivered his mixtape 1.5 in 2018. Next up, Enely Choppa finally releases his debut album, Top Shotta. After first announcing the LP back a while back and experiencing a few delays, the project has finally arrived. He has a few guest appearances on the 20-song album, including Mulatto, Lil Baby, and Chief Keef. The LP has Enely Choppa's hit single, Walk Them Down, with Roddy Ricch. At the end of last year, the Memphis rapper dropped his mixtape, Cottonwood Now. Fans can see his growth from the first studio album, I think, in a big way. Lil Key's back with a new LP as well. The YSL Records artist is offering his third installment of his Trapped on Cleveland series. The follow-up to Keith's effort in 2018 of the same name has verses from his fellow YSL labor mates Young Thug and Gunna, as well as Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Baby, 42 Dugg, and Future. In between Trapped on Cleveland 2 and 3, the Intel brand rapper dropped off the project's Long Live Mexico, and Keith talked to him nonetheless. The wait has been over now for Keith's fans. So, there's been some more releases from Lil Baby as well. Da Baby, I should say. Another one, what do we have here? Blame It On Baby Deluxe was out today from him, with some new songs on there as well, including, I think, the BLM remix. 1984 from Gashi is out. Pray for Love Deluxe from Rod Wave is out. Avenues, Tori Seltzer, and A. Lau is out as well. Felt For You from Slug and Mars is out, and then, yeah, it's pretty much the big music releases, and even some of the non-big music releases there for you as well. We're going to get right into our mix, ladies and gentlemen. We have a whole host of great stuff for you. I'm going to play, as I told you, we're going to play a little bit of, try and get a little bit of I mean in there, in the very near future. We start off, though, with some old-fashioned DJ Khaled. It was actually, it's like 2 or 3 albums ago, but still. Jay-Z, DJ Khaled feature, I Got the Key. Send those requests, you know what to do. We're back with the Uncultured Mix.
Jury for this one. Rave talk, we're talking that rave talk. Safe talk, safe talk, Major key alert. Oh, we good now. Major bag alert. DJ Khaled. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. We go to court, we gon' plead the fifth. I know the judge, I'ma shoot him some chips. I got them keys. I got them keys. Niggas always asking me the key. Till you own your own, you can't be free. Till you own your own, you can't be me. How we still slaves in 2016. Keep the light, keep a bag coming. Every night another bag coming. I ain't been asleep since 96. I ain't seen the back of my eyelids. I've been
speed through life with no safety belt. 101 with the corner with no safety help. I put fun like Josh. No